welcome guys to our 3-day trading and investing free masterclass when we're going to be teaching you guys how to trade and invest, and then we're going to make it simple to understand, okay? I've invited one of the top educators in the whole entire world to come on here and give us 30 minutes of free value. So the way this call is going to go is I'm going to introduce him here in the next 60 seconds, okay? And then after I introduce him, he's going to come in here and share 30 minutes of free value. At the end, he's going to pass it back to me. I'm going to show you guys how it is that you can get started within our platform within 5 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to close out this call and we'll be done with this call at the hour. All right, guys. So we just need the next 30 to 45 minutes of your undivided attention. We have a great call here for you guys tonight, and I just can't wait for you guys to see it. All right. So with that being said, let me step out of the way of greatness. Let me introduce you guys to our special educator who's going to be starting off our day one of our trading and investing masterclass. This is someone who's been in the space of digital entrepreneurship, crypto now for close to 10 years. All right. This is someone who has created thousands of success stories, has traveled to over 20 different countries, and he's one of the top educators, not just within our community, but all around the world. He's one of those sought out speakers that everyone looks for to learn from because of his knowledge, because of the success that he's created, the portfolios, the ideas, his knowledge, his expertise in this space is one of the greatest that we've ever seen. And we are all blessed here within Digital Dynasty that we get direct access to him. We are blessed that he loves to hang out with us, go to dinners with us, give us access to secret tips that no one else has access to, information that he's paid hundreds and thousands of dollars for. He comes and gives it to us for free because that's the kind of leader, the kind of educator he is. He never defines his success by what he has. He defines his success by what he does for others. And he is on this call today. So let's put some 777s in the chat. Let me step out of the way of greatness, and I'm going to pass it off to the man, the myth, the legend himself, my brother, Mr. Curtis Cobain. You are host. Just spotlight yourself, and the floor is yours, my brother. You're muted, brother.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What's going on, fam? Listen, I'm looking in here right now. I'm like, I know everybody in this chat. This is crazy. I know everybody here. I feel weird that everybody's my cousin already. So
we had a good week, man. So we got a lot. We got to meet a lot of the fan, bro. Appreciate you for everything you did for us this week too, by the way, bro.
Oh man, we just getting started, bro. And it's wild because everybody feels like, oh man, I'm seeing so much, results already. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh no. No. This just this is the appetizer. It's like this the salt bay for the meal. We ain't even got to the actual plate yet. We just sitting here trying to figure out how many of you guys are really serious about going to this next part of the journey. So what I want to do today, and Nano, bro, I appreciate you for always having me on the calls, man. Like, we go back like 4 flats in the Cadillac, man. This is my brother from another mother, man. Nano always, every time you see him, he's got a smile on his face, man. But what I want to do for you guys today is I want to be able to come in and share some information with you guys because I honestly believe a lot of you guys and gals here have been, praying. You guys have been really excited about, where we're going in this space and where we're going inside of these next few days, weeks, and months inside of just not just the crypto space, but the financial space in general. And I'm seeing so many crazy things happen. And what I want to do is I want to keep it very simple and straightforward for you guys because I know everybody's at different levels and different understandings and things of that nature. So is it cool if I take my time and just give you guys like some, beginner information, and then we'll slowly ramp up into some sauce? All right, because I get it. Some of y'all in here, y'all know y'all geniuses and y'all got, doctorates and whatnot and all them degrees hanging off your wall. I want to make it real simple. All right, I suppose that we see here. We got is it Tanasha in the building, or is that right there? I want to see who I got in here. I got a whole room full of folks back there. What's going on, family? I see y'all over there looking like a bank commercial, just looking like money. Let's get it. I love it. Hey, Ray, and I appreciate you with the sign language as well. Definitely appreciate you. Goes a long way, family. All right. Now, rule number 1 inside of this space, guys, is security is everything. And we want to make sure you guys are always setting up things the right way. But I get it. For some of you guys that are new, the first thing you focus on is coins. I want to come in and grab a coin. I want to make money. I want to be rich. I want to buy a Maserati in 30 minutes. And we're like, yeah, no, that's not how any of this works. You're not going to come in here and do anything close to that in the first 30 minutes. All right. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to get comfortable with the terminology, right? So I'm not going to go through every single solitary thing that I've gone through in previous calls because I know some of y'all can explain this stuff with your eyes closed now. What I want to do is just give you guys a list of things to do, and then you can go do them, and I can get right into the part where y'all start looking at the money. All right, because that's what y'all here for. Y'all really listen. Yeah, exactly. Miss Edwards is like, yeah, get to that part, bro. I ain't got all day. I got to get something to eat in a minute. All right, so real quick, number one, you guys are going to go to a website called protonmail.com. All right, protonmail.com. You're going to make that email not now, but right now. All right. You're going to go ahead and get that done after the call, obviously. But I need you guys to get a Proton Mail. Proton Mail is going to make sure that you guys are on the right side of security. You cannot do these things that we're going to be doing really soon inside this space and utilize the same old emails. It just doesn't work, family. I've told people over and over and over, they don't listen, they go their own route, and they call me back with some kind of crazy sob story, horror story about something that went wrong because they didn't follow the rules and didn't follow the directions. All right. Now, when you get a Proton Mail, right, they also have all other features attached to it, other security features. The next thing I want you guys to look into is a VPN. All right. VPN. All right. A VPN allows you to mask your internet service provider. So if somebody even tries to hack you, they won't even know what part of the world you live in. All right. So it just keeps you extra safe on that side of it, right? Because we know as more money flows into the space, the bad actors are going to show up. All right. You got to have it. I try my best to tell people to take your time and, get it when they're ready. We're at a point now where there are going to be trillions, okay? Trillions of dollars showing up in this space. And you guys got to have it, all right? Because it's no other way around it. P. Diddy be wanting the party, man. You know what you got to tell him. All right. I ain't about to get into that. Now, I'm just saying, y'all know what it is. All right. So, knowing that, the next thing I want you guys to get into is to get yourself a ledger. All right. A ledger is a small little, flash drive size device, right? And when you get it, let me see here. Let's see here, boom. You're gonna go to the Ledger website to buy this, right? When you buy this device, you cannot buy it from eBay. Don't go on Amazon. Don't go on Best Buy's website. It's some of you guys are gonna say, "Well, Card, I found a deal for it on eBay, and it's gonna be like $20 less, and I can use that to buy some Dogecoin." No, and no again. We're not doing any of that. You got to go directly to the site that sells them, because what happens is if you go to one of these little secondary sites, it's usually some kind of weird, person who bought it. They usually break them open, put some kind of nefarious devices inside of it. They hack it, and now when you load up your crypto, you give it a couple of weeks, it's gone. All right. Listen, Selena own it. I love it. All right. So make sure you guys are not being caught on the wrong side of this. Please, 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 when you buy this device, it should always say shop.ledger.com when you buy that device. All right. Let me see. Let me go back over here and just click on one of these that's already on the screen, right? Notice at the top of the little window here, shop.ledger.com. All right. See, it's the whole thing. It's funny. People always ask me why I have to do this on the screen. I'm like, listen, we're people of habit. We got to have stuff flashing on the screen to keep our attention. All right. It's the whole thing. All right. I grew up in the Sesame Street days, so I know this was like a big deal for us growing up. All right. So understand this. See, Yoshi know. All right. So now we got our first and second and third things out of the way. The next thing I need you guys to understand is the right websites to utilize are things like coingecko.com. We don't buy any crypto here. We just come here to research things. All right. Now, as you come to the Go Live sessions with myself and the other educators, we're going to literally hold your hand and show you which websites are going to be great for your research, which websites are going to be great to go purchase crypto, which websites are going to be great to make sure that you guys are vetting coins properly. Because some of y'all go on YouTube and be like, man, it was this dude screaming about this coin. It's going to make $1 million. I'm like, stop. I don't want to hear it. Please stop. Did he have a Lambo in his back, behind his chair? Was he sitting in the garage? Yeah, how'd you know? They all got it. Stop. It's a green screen. Don't do it. All right. Like, don't fall for these scammers or these people that are getting paid to hype up projects and get you guys all wrapped into it. And then they sell it. Now you're sitting here holding this bag of nothing. Or you go out and buy a bunch of coins that are named after like animals. And now your whole portfolio looks like a petting zoo. All right. So I just want to make sure you guys are all on the same page when it comes to how we're doing this and why we're doing this a certain way. All right. Now, I'm on Bitcoin for a reason, because I want you guys to pay attention to a few things on this website like CoinGecko. Notice right here, Bitcoin has a max supply of 21 million. I want you to really, really understand why this is so important. There are huge companies like BlackRock. If you don't know what BlackRock is, I want you to Google that company when we're done with this call. BlackRock should be mandatory in your lexicon when you talk about finance, when you talk about making money, when you talk about wealth. you got to know who BlackRock is. These guys have more money under management than some countries have in their entire GDP. Okay, like these guys move trillions of dollars around the planet. You cannot not know them. All right, now BlackRock has filed for something called an ETF. All right, an ETF just means exchange traded fund. Exactly. See, there you go. She was like, "Oh, that's right." See, Miss Edwards, you got it. You already on there. You halfway done. All right. So knowing what we know about BlackRock, this is really important that you guys start really diving in and getting this stuff done now with BlackRock. If you don't know, you got to know. When you get this understood, BlackRock is now buying Bitcoin. Okay, if a company that has trillions of dollars under asset is now buying Bitcoin, why aren't you? All right. Now some of you guys will look at it and say, "Well, Kurt, it's $70,000. I don't have $70,000 sitting around right now." You don't need $70,000 to get into Bitcoin. You can buy a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of Bitcoin. And some of y'all got way too much pride to even do that because you feel like if it's not a full Bitcoin, I don't want it. You gotta stop that. You gotta get out of that thought process. It's not gonna work. All right. Fractions of Bitcoin aren't gonna hurt you. They're gonna benefit you. Trust me. This entire cryptocurrency, this entire blockchain that Bitcoin has is like real estate. Really keep that in your mind. Don't think about Bitcoin as a currency you're going to spend money on, and then you got to spend it again to buy some, groceries or something like that. No, 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 no. When you get this, you will not be getting rid of this for a very long time. Okay. This is digital real estate. And it's very, very powerful because now we're starting to realize that people are waking up to the financial system that we have. Does anybody know how much money is currently flowing around the world? Anybody have any idea about how much money is actually flowing around the world? It's somewhere around $900 trillion. No, not 9 trillion, $900 trillion from every country, all around the world. Yeah. You guys know we printed a bunch of money during COVID, right? Not just America, everybody, right? What young guy say? Everybody. All right. Nobody was not printing, okay? It was a whole thing. You know that was funny, Aisha. You ain't got to give me the Kanye laugh. It was like quick and then it went away. Really want you guys to understand. Yeah, I'm looking at y'all. That's one of my things. Your camera better be on. I'm looking. All right. But no, everybody was printing money. So when you know this, you too, Selena, I see you over there. All right. So when everybody was printing money and COVID happened, all of a sudden we start seeing people say, "Oh, the recession's." Remember when that was the biggest thing? The recession's going to come after COVID. Everything's going to cost more. Oh, we're going to be in trouble. Has anybody seen that happen yet? Has anybody seen everything fall apart yet? Right? I mean, things did go up in price, but that's just the nature of the beast. It's everywhere. That's just inflation. People feel like they put all the new money on a rocket and shot it into space, and now there's all that COVID money went away. Oh, no, no, no. It just changed. It just changed hands, and all that COVID money is now sitting on the sideline. And guess what they're doing with that COVID money? Anybody have any idea where that COVID money is probably going? Anybody see any kind of trends that may look really interesting where that COVID money is probably finding a new home at? Yeah. All of a sudden, all that COVID money decided, hey, they're not going to stop printing money. And the cool thing about Bitcoin is there's only how many? Put it in the chat for me. How many Bitcoin will there ever be? All right. I just want to make sure we all on the same page. There's only ever going to be 21 million. All right. 21. Can you do something fun? Anyway, now, so when you know what I know, right? The Quay, like, yeah, that's my jam. I'll be bumping that in the whip. All right. So when you know what I know, every time they print a dollar, guess what becomes more valuable? Guess what becomes more valuable? Bitcoin, crypto, stocks, gold, right? Things that are finite in essence. Bitcoin is one of the most finite assets on the planet, and everybody in the world knows it. There are currently around 46 million millionaires in the world. No, in America, I'm sorry. 46 million millionaires in America. Not I'm sorry, in the world. I'm sorry, in the world. My bad. 46 million millionaires in the world. There's not enough Bitcoin for everybody to have a Bitcoin, right? So when I tell you guys this is digital real estate, are you starting to pick up on why I'm saying that? Because everybody's going to want to have a piece, a sliver of this asset. And in turn, this asset has now set the tone for every other cryptocurrency in the world. And this is why we get to come into this space and benefit so greatly because it's actually very new. Now, I'm going to give you guys some numbers, right? Because you know men lie, women lie, But them numbers though, but them numbers though, right? So, and this is the thing, fellas, like for us, we like to come in and just grab stuff, and we like bulls in the china shop. The women, they gonna sit down with that little green accountant hat on, and they gonna pull that little lever and get to crunching them numbers up. Like, okay, so you do this, you carry the one, you add that, I'm gonna get this back, you do this, you hold that in 3 days, it's gonna come back. I got a check coming in the mail, that'll be here 2 days from now. Like they have a different relationship with money than we do, guys. So when I talk about these numbers, the women get real close to the screen, like their eyelashes get to hitting the camera and stuff. They be right up on that bad boy. You can see the breath all up on the camera. It's the whole thing. See, I see you, Joy. Sit back. I don't want you to hurt yourself. All right. So what's going on, fam? So when you understand what I'm about to tell you guys, this is going to take you to the next level. All right. I appreciate you, Tucker, too, man. You in here full steam, bro. You in here got the headset on like me. You got the game off and everything to do this. Now, when you think about supply and demand, hear me out with this. All right. Currently, you can write this down because I want you to have these numbers because you're going to share this with somebody else. You're going to talk to your mom, your grandma, your uncle, because these older folks, they don't like getting into new assets. They want to just sit back and invest in like Coca-Cola, like they making new drinks or something. It's the same old sugar, the same old water. It's time to upgrade the investment strategy, family. This ain't the 1930s. Now, when we talk about supply and demand, currently right now, every day, there are around 900 Bitcoin being put out into the network. Every day, around 900 Bitcoin. Okay. These big investors that are now coming into this space, they're buying up about 4,000 Bitcoin every day. Right. So right now, the demand for Bitcoin is 4,000 Bitcoin being purchased every day. There's only 900 being made and 4,000 being bought up. The math ain't mathing. Okay. Something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid, what we say in the hood. Something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid. Now, we got a date coming up. See if I can pull this up for you guys real quick. All right. We got a date coming up with the BTC halving, right? Some of you guys may or may not know what this is. I'll go ahead and just kind of keep it real simple for you guys. Let me see. One of these. This will work. All right. So, oh no, I just need the number. I just need the number. It's doing the most. Let's go. Coin Gecko. Let's see. There we go. So, here we go. Right now, in about 8 days. Oh my gosh. In about 8 days, every time I look at this, man, they give me hype. In about 8 days, the amount of Bitcoin that comes into the network is about to get cut in half. So some of you guys are like, what does that even mean? That's silly. Like, I don't get it. If there's currently around 900 Bitcoin being created and they're buying 4,000 a day, after 8 days, there's going to be 450 Bitcoin coming into the network every day. Yeah, and they're still going to be buying 4,000 Bitcoin. What do you think it's going to do to the price of Bitcoin? Anybody have any idea what supply and demand looks like? If it ain't a whole lot of something and everybody want it, what does the price normally do? Mm-hmm. Yep. Some of us got kids here. We remember back when PlayStation 5 first came out, we was running around to every GameStop looking stupid, trying to buy these babies this game, and it was gone. And then you went on eBay and it was like, oh, you want a PlayStation? $700. Right? You like, oh, guess who ain't getting one for Christmas? Right? It was the whole thing. Some of y'all was being slick getting in that little Chinese one that didn't make no sense. It was like PlayStation like 11, and it had like the old Nintendo controller, and everybody was like, "What happened, Mom? Why did you drop the ball?" Because the one you wanted was $700. Anybody about to come out of that kind of money for no dang on PlayStation? All right, they got a game station. That's what it was called. All right, so understand that we're looking at something right now where supply is going to meet demand. You're not going to get a do-over. Are you understanding what I'm telling you? Do you get what I'm saying here? I need you to really hear me right now, because has anybody heard about what I'm showing you right now on the news? Have they talked about this on the news? Have they broke this down in your newspapers? Have you seen this come across your Google feed? Right? Is it popping up every day on CNBC and Bloomberg? I know we know a lot about Diddy's house. I know that. We know a lot about these bridges getting hit with boats and stuff. Okay, the eclipse was going on for like 4 days last time I checked. It was every day. The eclipse is coming. I'm like, bro, I've seen this stuff before. Why are we like, the halving can change people's lives if we just plug people in. No one wants you paying attention to the financial sector right now. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Are you picking up what I'm setting down? Listen, have you heard the president talk about the financial sector at all in his entire presidency? Has he done one press conference talking about the money? Now, listen, I'm not, supporting any kind of politician or anything like that. But I'm saying when Trump was in there, we was getting press conferences every other day about the money. All right, every other day he was talking about the unemployment numbers. He was talking about what was going on with the agricultural sector. It was booming. Listen, if you were a trader during info years, you was loving it. It was like ba da ba ba ba, orange man. So you was having a great time with that orange. Y'all was loving that Cheeto. I don't care what you said. Y'all love that Cheeto. Now, where we're going now, where we're going now, y'all won't listen. Some of y'all won't even back. I ain't gonna put no elbows at nobody on this call. Some of y'all won't even back. Y'all want one more lick of that Cheeto. Anyway, understand that where we go. Don't laugh at me, Jennifer. You know that was a good one. That was a good dad joke. All right. So knowing where we're headed now, does it seem scary, right? Because everybody tells you crypto is hide your kids, hide your wife, don't get into it. It's the most dangerous thing in the world. All right, what's going on, Julie? I see you, bro. Me and Julie was outside talking about 20 minutes, man. We was out there cracking up. Now, know this. There are other projects in this space outside of Bitcoin. Bitcoin sets the tone, which is great, which is phenomenal, where we love that. We're excited about that. But there's other projects that are cheaper. Nevaeh, you better get back here. There are other projects that are cheaper, right? That actually allow us to get into them, and they move faster than Bitcoin. Hold up. Wait a minute. What just happened? I just told you guys that Bitcoin, we'll be excited if Bitcoin hit 100K. We'd be excited if Bitcoin hit 140K, right? You guys would be like, man, that'd be so dope if Bitcoin hit $140,000. Oh, the world would go crazy. Yeah, but it would only double. You put $100 in it now and it hit 140,000. Congratulations, you made $100. Yay, you can get yourself a Subway sandwich and some gasoline. Good job. Way to ride it out, guys. See, Grace ain't here for $100, y'all. She ain't playing them type of games, all right? She needs something that's gonna fold, all right? She needs something she can call somebody to help her pick up. She ain't here for no 100, all right? Anybody got time for that? Nah. If we understand that Bitcoin can double and that's great, there's other projects like Ethereum, right? That can also do some crazy things. Now, here's the thing: Ethereum right now has some different things attached to it. I want you to see right now. It doesn't have a max supply, but it has a mechanism inside of it that every time a transaction is done on Ethereum's network, they burn a little ETH off the network. Ooh. Ooh. Now imagine this. Imagine if I told you every time you went to Walmart and bought something, they burned a penny out of the dollar, out of the US money supply. Every time somebody spent something at Walmart, they burned some pennies out of the money supply. That means there's less money in the US supply, and it was getting less and less. You'd be swan diving in your couch for loose change right now because you knew it would be valuable, right? You want something that's scarce. You want something that everybody can't have, right? If it's for everybody, it ain't for you, right? That's the ladies' motto, right? If you for everybody, they don't want you guys. So just remember, the more exclusive you are, the more attractive you are. That's a little nugget for you. All right, we here, boys. Now, understanding that Ethereum is really, really cool in that sense. Know this as well. Ethereum is next up for that magical ETF thing I just told you, right? BlackRock and these other big entities, they already got the ETF approved for Bitcoin, which means they have to have the Bitcoin on hand every time one of their customers wants it. They want the same thing for Ethereum, and it hasn't taken off yet. And the cool thing is, oh man, Ethereum is not that bad. It's 35. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. What if I told you if Bitcoin went back to 35? How would you feel? If Bitcoin went back to 3,500, y'all be in here selling kidneys. Y'all be selling plasma. Y'all be in here doing hair. Y'all be babysitting, doing hair, and everything else. Y'all look like Baby D. All right. Y'all know when to kick in the door. It'd be a whole scenario. So I want you to really, really get this in your head right now that you are in a scenario where no one wants you to look at this. That's one. It's distractions for days. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Keep that in mind. And then that's two. And number three is you're going to have to start changing your lifestyle when it comes to your spending habits. You have to develop a different relationship with your money. Everything in your life is a relationship. Everything in your life hinges on your level of belief. If you're looking at this right now and saying, yeah, I like the idea of crypto, but I don't have that kind of money. Listen, there are projects here like Solana that are $170. And this project right now has been booming. We had a call where we were telling people to get Solana. Listen, I'm not even going to tell you. Everybody in the chat, if you're on a call, what price was Solana when we told y'all to get it? Go ahead and put it in the chat. I just want to see how many of my students was in here when we did that call. Mm-hmm. Yeah. $8. Some of y'all got it at $20. Right now, it's at $170. Now, here's the thing. You could have bought two, you could have bought three, you could have bought 20, you could have bought 100 of them. Yeah. You just times that by that dollar amount. This is what I want you guys to understand. This isn't one of those things where you got to be super wealthy to do this. When I first got into trading, I wanted to trade stocks. It was like, oh, you need $25,000, dude. I'm like, wait, what? Who got that kind of money just lying around? All right. So when I start looking into crypto, I'm like, oh, it don't take a lot of money to make a lot of money. Oh, that's dope. I can come in and just. But then what I realized was it's not a rush system either. It's not a get rich quick thing either. You got to understand the terminology and the lingo and how markets work so you can actually capitalize on this. But the dope thing is once you got this skill, can't nobody take it from you. Can't nobody come in and say, hey, you know you can't trade no more. All right, hold my beer. Watch this. Right? Like it's the whole thing. So I tell people when you learn this skill, and I got to give you a disclaimer, when you learn the skill of trading, it becomes very difficult for somebody to employ you. Has anybody here been trading for a while and your job just get on your nerves a little bit more than it normally did? Right? Like, don't laugh, Tristan, because you know, like you be at work, like I can go home right now. Y'all keep talking crazy. it'd be a, it'd be a whole thing. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like it really does change your outlook on how much your hour is worth, right? Like how much time you spend doing something matters after so long. And you start realizing, like, yeah, this is something that wakes you up out of that fog of trading hours for dollars. Because you start realizing like you're trading time for something that they just keep printing, right? You're trading the one thing you can't get back, they make every day, nonstop, endless supply. We'll trade you all of this money for something you ain't never gonna get back. And then we show you something like this, you say, oh, that takes way too long to learn. I don't got that kind of time. What kind of time do you got? I'll wait. Mm-hmm. We can play that game all night. I'll sit here and let y'all go in, but I want you to really be mindful of that and what you're doing right now on this call. We got around 200, almost 230 people on this call right now. That is crazy. 230 people on this call. The majority of these people were at our event we just had in Phoenix, which was, oh my God, it was a movie. It was beautiful. I wish everybody could have been there. I can't wait for Mexico. But inside of this call, there are well over the majority of these people here are rooting for you to win. Like I call a company, it's like church for money. Because like everybody here is like, super excited for you to win. I don't know where else you're gonna go and get that kind of a community. Like we were at the event with Matt Rosa, shout out to Matt, and everybody there. I'm like, this is the one time you can go out to a place and you know everybody here has a positive mental attitude. Like I go out places and I'm like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I don't know. I don't know anybody here. That guy looks very upset. I don't know what his life is like. He look like he ain't ate all day. I'm going home. He look angry, right? Like you get to a place where you go out, and you like any minute something can pop off. I don't want to be here that long. When you're at an IM event, when you're at these masterminds, when you're hanging out with the squad, when you guys are doing your chairman chants and really sitting down just vibing with each other, you don't get that feeling anywhere else, right? And it's funny because outside people say, "Oh, it's like you guys are in a cult," and it's like you talking about like the positive stuff I've been doing all week, all of that, talking about the wealth building stuff I've been doing all week. That seems weird to you because I'm talking about positivity and affirmations and manifestation and growing wealth and leaving a legacy. That's a cult. That seemed real strange. But if I go hang out with y'all and get drunk, I don't remember nothing what happened. That's the thing I should be doing. Sitting around on my phone all day, just making TikTok videos and nah, nah, nah. I'm gonna sit back and focus on this, build my community, take advantage of what everything that's going on right now, making sure I'm focused on the money because obviously they don't want us looking at it. Ain't not one person on none of these news networks said the biggest financial wealth transfer in human history is going on right now. Our legacy system that we have with our banks. Listen, did anybody think it was weird when all the banks were getting hacked? Right? Banks were corrupted. The banks were going, oh, the bank went bankrupt. How that work? Y'all print money every week. How the bank go bankrupt? Right? It was getting weird in the news and nobody was questioning. And I'm sitting back like, y'all do know something's changing. They're shifting. I'm looking at, listen, I want you to write this down. BIS. All right? That stands for the Bank of International Settlements. When we're done with this call, I want you to Google Bank of International Settlements crypto news, right? If it doesn't pop up, type in Web3 news. Web3 is the fancy word for crypto, by the way, y'all. Y'all just they be using these like rebrandings and stuff on the news. I'm like, y'all better stop trying to play with people, right? And after that, I want you to Google this: the 11th rule in Monopoly. Some of y'all don't know what the 11th rule of Monopoly is. It's gonna make you mad when you see it too. It's gonna upset you. Like, wait, what? It's even in the game because it's a part of real life. This is what they do in real life, and they had to put it in Monopoly too. It's gonna blow your mind. But I need you to really be mindful of where we are right now. There is a sense of urgency on what's happening. All right. Number one, Google the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, and also look up the 11th rule of Monopoly. When you guys are on these calls, like I really want you guys to take it serious. And some of you guys got invited here and you're questioning it. You're like, oh, y'all just want me to sign up so y'all can make some money off of me. And da, da, da. Listen, we don't need you to do nothing to make some money. I'm just gonna get this out the way right now. Don't nobody here need you to join so we can win. We just want to win with you. All right. That's one of our mottos. We live in abundance over here. It's enough for everybody to win. Everybody. So we don't sit around trying to hold it to ourselves. We know everything in life is all about giving, right? We know one thing is true, two things to be for certain. The language of the universe is gratitude. All right. You have to give from a grateful heart. All right. And the currency of the universe is giving. All right. If you ain't getting enough, it's because you ain't giving enough. Some of y'all want to be chairman. Some of y'all want to be 6 and 7 figure traders. Y'all not giving that thing enough effort. Y'all not giving that thing enough attention, right? Some of y'all want to grow in the business, but you got to be a servant leader. You got to be excited. You got to be enthusiastic about being a servant leader in this space. The more you give, the bigger you are. It don't get no easier than that. The more you give, the bigger you become. The more needed you are. Because if you're not useful, what are you? If you're not useful, what are you? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Yeah, if you're not useful, you're useless. Lean into the responsibilities. Tell Nano, I want to do the call, man. I want to do a prospecting call. I want to do a presentation. I want to learn this thing. Like, start being the one that's standing in the front. Beat on your chest and say, give it to me. I'll do it. And smile about it. Be happy. Be excited. I'm telling you, when you move in gratitude, your life becomes the prayer. All right, family. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna do a way bigger call than this once you guys get rolling, because this market's about to pick up. I got some heat for y'all next week too. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I feel like Cat Williams. Remember that stuff I gave you last time? It was nothing. Like this stuff I'm about to give y'all next week. What's that hood thing? They snack their finger real fast, right? Like, I'm about to get y'all one of them hood boys, like, woo. But yeah, it's about to get crazy next week, family. So I appreciate you guys. Nano, if you need me, bro, I'm a phone call away, man. Now listen, guys, this brother right here, you're locking arms with the right people at the right time in the right place. I cannot, I cannot like edify this man any more than what you guys probably already know him as. Like, Nano is probably one of the most consistent people I've ever met. Like, Nano's in the morning, like it's mornings with Nano has been a staple in so many people's lives for so many years, guys. So just know you guys are with the right people, bro. You there, Nano? See if my bro is here right now, man. I'm passing back the host real quick. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, bro, I'm here. Wow, man. Thank you so much for that call, bro. So much value. Guys, if you guys got value from my guy, Curtis Cobain, put some 222s in the chat box, bro. It's a perfect start to day one, man. You put it simple. You let people know what it is that's possible here. And I know so many people are excited to just see and excite themselves about everything that we have going on here within this platform, bro. You're one of the best at what you do, bro, and it's dope to know that you're in our corner. Like, we can count on you. You're always there for our trainings, masterminds. We need you to fly out anywhere. Like, we're just blessed, guys. So Curtis, my brother, thank you so much. I'm gonna cover the platform for them because I gotta show them how we learn all of this, right? Because
Yes, sir.
I'm sure people wonder, like, yo, how do we know all of this, right? So let me just show you guys real quick. Me and Kurt, we're partnered with the #1 educational platform when it comes to digital skill sets, e-learning, and it's a simple system, right? We're partnered with this platform called I Am Mastery Academy. And I Am Mastery Academy, if you guys are wondering, well, how do you guys learn all of this stuff, right? We follow the 3-step system, okay? And this will take me 5 minutes to go over, and you guys will be able to see it from here. So, let's say you're like, I want to learn more about trading. I want to learn more about investing. How is it that you guys get into this, right? 3 simple steps. The first step you're going to take when you get in here is you're going to go through our courses, right? We have a foreign exchange course and we have a crypto course. Very easy. What we teach people how to do is we teach people how to trade foreign exchange on a day-to-day basis, all right? And take their profits that they make and then invest that into stocks and crypto, right? The message and the motto is trade, to invest. So when you come in here, you're going to be able to go through our stocks and crypto course. Right now, we just want to focus on the crypto side. So everything is going to be broken down for you guys from the most basic to the most immediate and advanced structures. What are cryptocurrencies, the blockchain, what is Bitcoin? You're going to go through all of this very easy and super simple, okay? That's the first thing you got to do because, like Kurt said earlier, you got to get familiar with the vocabulary. That's the most important thing, is getting familiar with the vocabulary first. So if you like what Kurt said and you're excited and you're like, yo, I cannot miss out on this opportunity, the first step is not investing. The first step is getting educated first. Let me get you educated, let you learn the vocabulary, the basics, the advanced, the terminologies, the strategies. Let me learn this first so that now I can understand. That's the first thing you're going to do. Now, the course won't take you no more than 3 days to finish, so you'll be done with that. Then right after that, you'll be able to jump into our live sessions, right? Live mentorship, all right? Who's somebody that's more of a visual learner? Put a one in the chat box if you're more of that visual learner. You kind of want to see how to invest, how to trade, when to get in the markets. Okay, we're all visual learners, right? So being a visual learner is really the key, right? So right here we have Go Live, where you're going to have access to educators that are going to teach you their strategies and their techniques on how they've become successful in the markets, how they've become successful within the crypto, markets as well, how they built their portfolios, what they're doing, what everything is. So you'll be able to jump in here. Every educator has their schedule. Think of this almost like having your own TV, right? You have different channels. You have a foreign exchange channel. There's a crypto channel. We have an e-commerce channel, social media, and personal development. I'm actually one of the personal development educators, so you'll be able to learn from me there. But like, for example, look, we have these live sessions, and on these live sessions, you'll be able to jump on these live sessions and learn how to trade, learn how to invest, okay? Right here, we have one of my favorite educator. He is a co-founder of Digital Dynasty, my brother, Mr. J. A. Wall. As you guys can see, he does multiple sessions a week, okay? And look, just to give you guys an example of what he got going on here, this is his most recent session, which was actually a couple days ago before we came out to Arizona. Just delete everything here real fast.
Hey, we're in an uptrend now. We're looking for buys. We're no longer looking for sells, okay? Now, what's happening is the market is painting what's known as a what? A higher low, right? So the market is painting that higher low. We just don't know how low it's going to go. And it can come all the way back down to here, right? It can come through all this area because now the break of structure point is wherever that new higher low is going to be formed. So we'll delete that. In the meantime, we'll put a question mark on this to show you what we're suggesting may happen in the near future. And we're going to watch these 4-hour and 1-hour candle closes at these levels.
So think about it. We're on a session with one of the top educators in the world. This call was a total of 40 minutes long. So imagine you're on a call for 40 minutes. You're on this call with this educator, and he's kind of breaking down to you what to expect in the market for this week so that you can be able to make your money. So think about it. You're somebody who's never traded in your life. You've never invested in your life. But now you've gone through the courses, you got educated. Now you're able to jump on these sessions and understand what's actually happening. Let's say you start taking some of these trades, boom, and guess what ends up happening? Now you start making some money on a weekly basis. You're making an extra 40, 50, maybe $100 a day trading. Next thing you know, now you can take some of those profits and now invest it into these cryptocurrencies that Kurt was talking about that can help you guys make money long term. So that's the amazing part with those live sessions. And we also have live sessions with my brother Kurt as well, right? You guys like Kurt. You guys are like, man, you know what? I want to learn from Kurt as well. I think Kurt is somebody that I want to learn from as well. Well, if you come in the crypto channel right here, okay, we have Curtis Cobain as one of our educators, right? He does portfolio watches, harmonics, and advanced crypto analysis, twice a week, multiple sessions a week that you can learn from him. And he's absolutely amazing, okay? And then the last thing to our system is our apps application, okay? We have amazing apps that are going to send notifications right to your phone, letting you know when to buy and sell within the markets, okay? So step one is the academies and the courses. Step two is the live mentorship. And the cherry on top is step number three, which is the apps, okay? So what these apps are going to do is they're going to send you these notifications to your phone telling you, hey, look to buy here, look to sell here. This is a potential great long-term investment that you can get into. And it's just very simple and easy for anybody that is getting into this to just see the value in it. Like, think about it. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, right? Number one, you're going to go through the courses. Number two, you're going to get access to live mentorships from the top educators in the world. And then on top of that, number three, you're going to have apps sending you notifications to your phone, telling you when to buy and sell within these markets, guys. And that's the beauty of it, okay? As you guys can see right here, look, they told us to buy XRP USD last week. All right, good sell. I mean, good buy opportunity right here. Put us in position to win, and that's what it's all about. Now, I don't know if you guys remember what Kurt was talking about, but last year, I'll show you guys. They called out Solana down here. We still have it saved. I always come back and look at this because I'm like, yo, they literally gave us the play for us to get rich, and whoever took advantage of it took advantage of it. But look, this was called out actually Sunday, June 12th, 2022. So in 2 months is gonna be 2 years since they sent this out. So 2 years ago, they called out Solana between the $17 and $24 area, and it actually went even lower than that. It went down to like $8, $10. Okay, now think about that. Imagine if you would have invested in those moments. Think about what could have happened for your life, right? Think about it. If you would have got in at the $10 mark when a lot of our leaders got in at $10, okay? Just recently, Solana hit $200. Right now, it's playing around $180, $170, but it hit $200 a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, actually. So if you think about it, from a $10 investment that you got into $200, that's a 20x investment. Now, let me give you guys an idea of what could have been possible. All right, a $1,000 investment would have turned into $20,000. 20x. If you got in at $10, okay, and you put $1,000 at $10, and at $200 when it just hit it a couple weeks ago, okay, you would have 20x'd whatever your money was. So $1,000 investment would have turned into 20K, and that's just an extra $1,000. Little $500 would have made you 10K. And 20K is crazy when you think about it, but that's the kind of numbers that people hit. Let's say you didn't even have $1,000. Let's say $100. $100 would have been $2,000. If you would have just put in an extra $100 in there, you would have made $2,000. Now, yeah, would you have had to wait? Of course, but who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't want to wait if you knew you were going to 20 extra money in less than 18 months? Any of us, right? So that's the value that we give people here, right? We're putting people in position to make great returns on their money through trading and through investing. Now, to wrap it up here, and we could finish this off right here. Right now, we actually designed a special package for everybody, okay? Usually to get started with this information, it costs money, all right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is a package that is worth over $499, okay? Most people will pay $500 plus for this information, but today we actually have it on sale for our April for Abundance promotion. Our April for Abundance promotion basically says that if you get started today with our trading and investing package that was once a $499 payment, you can get it today for a one-time payment of $275 on sale. One-time payment today, $275 to get started. And then there is a $250 a month membership to keep the services running each and every single month in your business as you continue. You will get started with our foreign exchange package and our cryptocurrency package. That's also going to include free personal development with everything that we just talked about here today. So you'll be picking two packages. You'll be picking the foreign exchange package, which is your trading package, okay? And then you'll be picking your stocks and crypto package, which is your investing package, all right? So remember, the whole purpose of everything here is trade to invest while becoming the best version of yourself with the personal development that I have set up for you guys right here as well. That comes included for free in your membership, okay? And then to wrap it up, we also offer a 2 and free scholarship program where if you refer 2 people to the business, you refer 2 friends, 2 family members that you trust, like, care, and respect, you get the membership for free. So you refer 2 people, they get started, you start to learn with them, you start to elevate with them. That $250 a month payment is now absolutely free as an option, okay? So that's what we do for everybody here. We're putting people in a position to win. We're putting people in a position to elevate so that all your 2024 can be better. Because you see, over the next couple of years, it's going to come down to those who have access to the information that are really going to change their situation. And that's why I'm doing this free masterclass. I'm doing this free masterclass so that we can give you guys access to the information that only 1% of the world has. Now, it's not just about the information, it's about taking action on the information. So if you were invited here by somebody, take the time to text them after this and just send them a thank you message, okay? Send them a thank you. Thank you for introducing me to this. Thank you for sending me this, okay? I appreciate you, right? Because the realest thing anybody can do is put you in a position to win, put you in a position to become a part of a community, a group of people that want to learn, want to elevate, want to see you win. And that's what this is all about. So guys, just think about it like this. Put your pockets into your mind, and your mind will fill up your pockets, okay? That is the quote for 2024. Put your pockets into your mind. Why do you want to put your pockets into your mind? Because you want to invest back into yourself. The best investment you can make in life is into yourself, all right? Because the more you know, the more you can do. The more you can do, the more you can earn. That's why if you put your pockets into your mind, then your mind fills up your pockets. And if you want to fill up your pockets in 2024, it takes investing back into yourself. So if you're ready to invest back into yourself, if you're ready to level up your whole entire 2024, put a 444 in the chat box. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your days. Thank you guys all so very much for taking the time to jump on tonight's call. If you were invited here by somebody, let them know that, you're excited, you're ready to get started, you're ready to start trading and investing. These next couple of months are going to be very crucial with the halving happening and all the things that are happening this year, like the presidency and just all the great things that are happening. You just want access to a community, to information, educators like Kurt that work right alongside of us. And we're super excited to have you guys. So thank you guys so much. We just wrapped up day 1. Tomorrow we have Nick Gomez for day 2 of our 3-day free masterclass. We are so blessed. We are so grateful. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your days. And I'll see you guys all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded, guys. God bless. And I hope you guys have a great night. God bless.
Welcome to the start of a brilliant future. Ready to turn it on? Here's your power source. It's called the digital currency market. That's right, cryptocurrency. A truly global form of payment that people everywhere are starting to use for everyday purchases. You've heard of Bitcoin. This currency happens to be the highest performing asset class of the decade. Trading in a market that's open 24/7, 365 worldwide. It's one of the fastest growing, most disruptive industries on the planet. Here's how you plug into that power source. It's called DCX, home of master educators and expert mentors, where you'll find the strategies needed to master the markets and learn how to take profit. We've put the digital currency market at your fingertips. With DCX, you'll have full access to real-time market ideas, educational videos, live session with mentors, and powerful strategies from industry masters. You learn from the best at your own pace. Want new market ideas sent straight to your phone? Done. Want automated algorithms scanning the market for potential setups? We've got you covered. These strategies can help you never miss an opportunity to grow your account. So which engine are you going to power up first? DCX Harmonics is an exclusive dive into the secrets of harmonic patterns in the digital currency market. Our expert strategies will help you identify potential reversals in the market, giving you powerful insight and analysis for opportunities to earn. DCX Swipecoin gives you the best of both worlds, with swing market ideas from our master educators and automated scalping strategies that teach you to identify potential breakouts in the market in lower time frames. Now imagine all that in real-time updates through direct chats with expert DCX master educators. You could even fire up one of the brand new crypto games in Swipecoin. Want more? DCX is switching on exclusive access to the new DCX Go Live educator, Jason Brown, a Chairman 750 of the I Am Master Academy. He's here to teach the awesome power of crypto like no one else can. What are you waiting for? This could be your future. Grab it. With DCX, the power to learn and earn cryptocurrency can be in your hands. The possibilities are limited only to your imagination. Tell me, What do you want your future to be?